Garnett. I'm co-founder of Stellar Partnerships, and I'm a specialist in corporate partnerships. I know that lots of nonprofits are really keen to attract corporate partners and reap all of the amazing benefits that come with a successful partnership. But the landscape in the last couple of years has changed a lot. And the sponsorship model, the old-fashioned sponsoring events and putting logos on banners, well, that model's dying out. To be successful in the current landscape, you need to be smarter, more strategic, and a bit more nimble. To do that, you need to really put yourselves in the shoes of your corporate partner. Think about their perspective and think about what's important to them. You want to attract new corporate partners. There are 4 key questions that a corporate partner is going to want you to answer. So let me share with you what they are, and you can be prepared for those key questions. The first key question is, where are you going? Your corporate partner will want to know, what are your ambitions? What is your direction? Because if you can't tell them where they're going, why should they come on the journey with you? Now, that doesn't mean that you tell them everything that your organization does and give them a lecture or try to convert them to your cause, whether it's animal rescue or climate change. Don't try and do that. Be succinct. Be really clear about your ambitions, because you're painting a picture of what you're going to achieve together. And this is the story that a corporate will want to tell their staff, their customers, their suppliers, and all of their stakeholders. So what's that ambition look like? Here's a few great examples I want to share with you. 0 deaths from breast cancer by 2030. What a great target. It's time-bound, it's really specific, very succinct. Here's another great one. There are 60 million girls in the world out of school. We aim to educate 1 million of them. Again, really ambitious, sets the context. It's got a great number in it as well, easy to buy into. Here's one that's not so great. We aim to transform lives for generations to come through creating infinite value. Does that sound clear to you? Not really. I know this organization and you would never guess what they do. But that doesn't tell you, does it? Does it inspire you or does it just confuse you? Don't worry if your ambition's a big stretch. Dreams are seductive. What is it that you're going to tell your corporate partner that's going to inspire them to come on that journey with you? Here's the second question. What do you need from me? Corporates know that you're a non-profit. Of course you need money. What else do you need? What other things can they help you with to achieve that mission, to achieve that really audacious goal? Could it be their marketing, their reach, their audiences? How can you work with them and bring the whole organization to the partnership and use all of their strengths and skills and assets? A great example of a partnership that I've seen recently is between Beyond Blue and Australia Post. Beyond Blue is a large organisation working to improve the mental health of Australians. And Australia Post is our local posties delivering all of our mail and parcels, especially during the COVID lockdowns. It's a perfect fit because Australia Post have a national reach and their vans and their posties deliver all the way across the country in every street corner. So for Beyond Blue, it's an ability to use that reach to get to Australians who wouldn't otherwise hear their messages. And so if you see an Australia Post van in your neighbourhood, look for the Beyond Blue logo and the Beyond Blue information in their marketing and in all of their collateral. Think about how you can bring a whole organisation to this partnership and make it even more successful. The third question is one that's often missed by nonprofits looking for corporate partners. And it's, why are you talking to me? Specifically me, corporate X, not corporate Y. Have you done your homework? Have you researched what's important to a corporate, what their priorities and pain points and needs actually are? Can you articulate why you're a great fit for them? Or are you sending them a cookie cutter proposal that could have been sent to anyone and it's not tailored for them? I know a corporate recently that told me that they received a beautiful presentation and a brochure from a nonprofit. It even included a video that was obviously quite expensive to make. And what did they do with it? Well, it went straight in the bin because it wasn't tailored. It was generic. It didn't speak to them. It could have been made for anyone. So if you're going to attract a new corporate partner, make sure that you've taken the time to really understand them and learn about what's important to them. Otherwise, that hard work is likely to go in the bin. The fourth question that they're going to ask you is why now? Now, I'm guessing that you want to have a partnership with them soon rather than later. You want to get into their budget now, this year, rather than in 2 years' time. So to do that, you need to outline the compelling reasons for urgent action. Why do they need to take action? And here's a tip, your funding gap is not their priority. Can you give them a reason why they need to partner with you now? There's a great example that came from Australia when we were exiting a very long winter lockdown and everyone was piling in their cars, heading out to the country, desperate for a break and a weekend away. But for the lovely team at Wildlife Victoria, they were really concerned about the impact of wildlife, of suddenly all of these cars on the road. So they were able to partner with Yarra Trams and the Transport Accident Commission to build an awareness campaign for drivers to say, hey, when you're going out on that wonderful weekend away that you've longed for, can you look out for our wildlife on the road? Otherwise, there'll be lots of injured koalas and joeys and birds on the road. It's a great time for them to partner. It was a great fit, and they were able to articulate that question of why now to get that partnership off the ground. So 4 key questions. 4 key questions that are very simple. Do your homework, do your research, and be prepared. And if you can answer those 4 questions, you'll have a really compelling reason for a corporate to partner with you. Happy prospecting and best of luck with your new corporate partnerships.